Welcome to Recovery Café Longmont. I'm Alyssa Hamilton, Development Coordinator. As a person in recovery, I see the value and the beauty in this community of refuge for people who come from all different walks of life, yet seem to share a lot of the same struggles. The Café is a healing place between crisis, treatment programs, and a life of stability for those who deal with mental health issues, substance use disorder, homelessness, and trauma. When I walk through the Café doors and sit down to a meal surrounded by my peers who can and want to understand me, I breathe a huge sigh of relief. As someone who has dealt with depression and substance use disorder, I've always been inclined to isolation and struggled to find a place where I felt I truly belonged, until I came here.
All our services at Recovery Café Longmont are completely free, and we rely on donations from individuals, government agencies, corporations, and grants to help us maintain our vision of helping people on their recovery journey. As a person in long-term recovery from opioid use disorder and mental health challenges, as a person with lived experience, it's been my honor to be a peer support specialist here at Recovery Café Longmont. We encourage people to make their own best decisions on their recovery journeys. We are not therapy, but we are support. We're their cheerleaders. We're also resource brokers that can help people connect to services such as mental health help, medicated assisted treatment, housing, food, pretty much anything will help people out so they can live their own best lives. But the most important thing is we don't tell people what to do. It's up to them to make their own best decisions. Our recovery circles are peer-led support groups that help people process what's going on in their week. They're not traditional support groups like in a 12-step group, but this is a time for people to talk about their week, maybe a challenge, a success, and maybe a goal they want to set for the next week. Also, feedback is encouraged, and that's also very different than traditional support groups. And our community is so loving and caring that the feedback helps people make the best decisions on their own recovery journeys.
It's my one place to come ground myself and be able to talk to somebody else outside of my personal circle and express how I'm feeling or whatever I'm going through. So it always helps me, and it's always good to have a place to come have somebody check in on you. So that's always nice. It's always private. A lot of good people. The circle's always different variety of people, which is always great. And everyone listens, and the advice and the comments and everything. It's helpful. It gets me through my weeks. I'm not gonna lie. I come here every Tuesday like clockwork because it's my one grounding and my part of my routine I choose not to miss out on because it's good for me.
So we have a circle at our local halfway house, and that has been a big success because, especially coming from an institution where you're told what to do and there's a lot of expectations of toughness or not showing your feelings, when you have a group together of people who have had the same experiences, you see other people being vulnerable and letting their guard down, and that encourages you to do the same. And it's a process, but I've noticed that over time, people feel more and more comfortable being vulnerable, seeing their peers be vulnerable, and are more willing to ask for help or ask for ideas or guidance. And it's a special thing that can only come from having a circle with a group of peers.